that all? That's fine. Okay. Just coming back to the program, if you can see the program on your pack, there are a few things to do today. Arrival, refreshment, henna, first painting, we have been doing all that from 3:30 onwards. Now it is, what's the time now? Nearly 5 o'clock, we are 1 hour behind. So there will be a welcome speech by me at the beginning, which I am doing already. And the chairperson, Mr. Tamburu, will also talk about WHEAT and Abugida Group, what we do in general and what we are looking for. Dr. Magdalene, Vice Treasurer, will also talk more about the advice and advocacy, where she is involved very much. After that, we will have a poem reading by Magdalene herself and also Kelly. Both of them are there. Helping each other with a painting. Then we will have also stories. We will have stories from 7 sisters. Maybe Elena or someone will talk about their own stories. Anyway. Then we will have some games and songs. Afterwards, we will let it go. It will be discussion, public meeting, networking, and so on. But that brings us to the end of the program. So let me start with my own report. It's a very brief one. I'll read it to you. What we do here at WHEATMST Support Trust, what problems we are facing now, and where we are heading. These are the programs, as you know. We have few programs here. Only few of them are operating. So we have mentoring and mentor training, which is not running at the moment because of the lack of funding. We have children and young people's activities. That's not also running. But luckily now Kelly is writing a lot of applications to bring it back. Voluntary opportunities, we are still providing voluntary opportunities in the office. People working in the finances, admin work. We have consultancy program. We are assisting other agencies abroad and in the UK as well. And the event, as usual, this is an annual event. It's part of the events we have been running over the years. We did run it during June time now. We are a little bit late. We are in July. We used to do it at the end of June. So let me briefly discuss about the programs we have, which I have outlined, and where we are today. The strategic plan for 2012 and 17, which is a 5-year plan, of WHEATMST Support Trust indicates a need for change of emphasis in our activities in response to current situations pertaining to the voluntary sector in general and our charity in particular. WHEATMST has made strides in some areas of activities and have faced setbacks in others. Our advice and advocacy service, thanks to Trust for London funding, has yielded promising results. By the same token, our consultancy service has moved in the right direction, particularly with our overseas projects. On the other hand, our mentoring program and children and young people's activities remain inactive due to lack of funding. In the last financial year, WHEATMST has endeavored to enlarge its horizon by working in partnership with fellow agencies across the UK, Europe, and Africa. For Europe-wide projects, WHEATMST has established a partnership with Foundation for Shelter and Support to Migrants in the University of Malta. There is another organization called CARDE in Cyprus and I4 in Sweden. The four of us have already put an application. UK, Sweden, Cyprus, and Malta. We have put an application for migration. To work on migration issues which are high in the agenda at the European level. Robust fundraising activities are underway to resume our mentoring programs and children and young people's activities. In Africa, WHEATMST is running a successful gardening project in partnership with a local agency known as ONKUKA. ONKUKA stands for Orthodox Muslim Catholic Unity Charitable Association. This is a local agency in a town called Adigra, northern Ethiopia, in support of 97 HIV/AIDS orphans in the city of Adigra, northern Ethiopia, with small funds from AFOR. This project has opened employment opportunities for 1 permanent project coordinator and 5 volunteer gardeners and 12 casual laborers. It created volunteering opportunities for 30 ONKUKA members. The project is expanding with plans of setting up businesses such as internet cafe, mini window shops, bathrooms, all at the gardening site. The gardening project is linked with local market outlets such as the town's college and university, hospital, hotels, big and small, and the public at large. That means what they produce in the garden, they sell to all these agencies. So we have to produce markets for these people. With additional funding for AFOR, AFOR have funded us for the second time. When they saw our results in the first, they gave us for the second time another funding. A sheep fattening scheme has just started in this summer. Sheep raising, by side with the garden. Our dream is even bigger. We will create jobs for hundreds of young people by expanding the gardening project into a full-fledged city farms along the rivers that cross the city. As the Ethiopian economy grows further, the need for street gardening, as well as schools and university campuses, workplaces, and affluent residential homes will increase. Everyone will need gardening now. Our ONKUKA gardeners will take contracts and subcontracts from the city administration, and therefore more employment opportunities will be created. In the last 5 years, WHEATMST opened its doors to service users from non-refugee and non-migrant communities as much as refugee migrant communities. During the last year, the focus of WHEATMST had been on its advice and advocacy service, in which 45 service users from a variety of countries such as Ethiopia, Somalia, Romania, Ukraine, the Congo, Nigeria, India, Pakistan, and Afghanistan, and so even more countries are represented in this group of 45 service users, for whom some UK nationals have been supported, of whom some UK nationals have been supported with their housing, schools for children, English classes for adults, life skills training, income support, job seekers allowance, and the like. WHEATMST will continue to provide its advice and advocacy and consultancy services. WHEATMST will continue to assist Abugida community language. Mr. Tamur will talk about Abugida, where they have now reached, what problems they are facing currently, but they are doing a wonderful job of teaching children their mother tongues. and bringing mothers and world together for networking. So we had been supporting that group. WHEAT has helped this group in assigning volunteers for their Amharic classes, organizing events and celebrating. Over 20 children and 12 parents involved in the Abu Ghida program. Today, WHEATMST provided support to 367 children altogether, and 156 mentors and mentees, and 170 volunteers. Around 200 recruiting agencies and potential employers have sent us reference requests, which indicates that many of our volunteers and service users are moving into employment. WHEATMST will survive, if not strive, thanks to the hard work of our management staff, trustees, and volunteers. Finally, let me thank once again to our current funders, Trust for London and Afford, and for all funders in the past for their generous support. Let me also express my heartfelt gratitude for the London Borough of Newham for supporting this event. Thank you. Right now, according to our program, I'll call upon Mr. Tamru Tasamma, our chairperson, WHEAT's chairperson, to have a keynote speech. So